I did that to Nistri last night. I would vote for him to...
Oh my god! Are we gonna talk about Festering Fates now? Oh, Jesus.
Because I've experienced that before.
Level 19 and got killed by a CR1 monster from full health to none.
Intellect Devourers. Terrifying.
I've experienced dying when I wasn't there. It was bad, and I don't want that to happen to anybody else.
Very understandable.
So, I'm torn.
I guess in that case, DM, if play him cautiously. I don't know.
I mean, he is a rogue.
Yeah, thankfully it's in character, especially for the way Chris plays him to be.
I mean, my character was a rogue, but
well, he's gonna fucking
hopefully you'll play him correctly.
I'll intend for him, especially because he has fear of water. I don't intend for him to go swimming in and try and fight the dragon in melee.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys are worried about, that's gonna be Zeke's job, I assume, with with his lovely swimming speed.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I am building a demon for my girlfriend because she's been threatening me.
Threatening you with a good time, or with holding the good time.
Probably with.
I think everybody knows that there's never a threat of that.
Yeah, I feel like that would backfire pretty quickly.
Oh no! Please wait. Stop going.
Also, is music happening?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
I have it here. The link is here.
Okay, cool.
Bop.
Bap.
Yeah.
I am the music now.
Can't wait for this to not even be the fucking.
No, yeah, it's totally not going to be the thing I roll. Like.
Nope.
Do you have the 5 Beatles then? No.
I went and set it up, but it didn't work for me after the latest Roll20 UI update.
Yeah, you do need to update it sometimes.
Yeah, I haven't gone and done that yet, but it was useful when I had it.
Yeah, no, it's extraordinarily useful specifically for things like this when players are gonna summon shit and you don't know what.
Spiked chain. Ooh.
Are you looking into my fucking inventory there?
Alrighty, if everybody is here and ready, why don't you show me that fact by rolling me a d20?
Yeah!
That doesn't look like a Cherie though.
Oh.
Who's Joshua P? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, but I should let it stand so that I don't have to do the fuck.
No, you have to follow your code of ethics.
Shit, fuck, shit.
Delicious irony. I don't invalidate Zeke's 20.
I'm sorry, Nate, but you invited Hubris. I was gonna actually say Josh because of the natural one, just to give it to him because of that. But you in mentioning it invited Hubris, so it's your go.
All right, then I will give the recap. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons Adventures of the Inmates, we picked up just as our party had disturbed what they soon realized was slime that had spawned from pools of dragon's blood, possibly experimented on by magic. In a, shall we say, a running battle, the party managed to defeat the slimes with only minimal time lying on the ground, basically dead. From there, you went back and rested up, healing your wounds, learning more about each other, and spending quite a bit of time, basically just hanging out and decompressing in this strange underwater risen tower in the middle of the ocean. During the rest, some things happened. Personal stories were shared, people grew closer, and one of your very limited beans from your bag of beans was planted in the loose dirt at the corners of the room. Very loud, very screamy mushrooms erupted and assaulted the party with their weapon of noise. Thankfully, the party was not meaningfully harmed by this, and despite a bit of ringing in their ears that went away quickly, they were able to dispatch the, 12 CR0 mushrooms before continuing on investigating. Moving through the different rooms, you passed through several more chambers and corridors, following locked doors until you made it to a large cavernous area that reaches a pool of deep water, very familiar to the final chamber that you guys discovered in the previous tower that was raised from underneath the water. This time, the prospect of escape was not so easy, and even as Cherie stood in the doorway, the door would magically shut, forcing her into the room and magically locking itself. A challenge given by your foe. The dragon is ready to quite literally rake you over the coals. And we have rolled initiative already. Let's begin. Lucelle, you are up first.
What? I'm first? Oh no.
Door stuck.
Um,
Door stuck.
Zeke's
telepathing
looking
here.
at you and like, that would be a good time.
And Panasaver's not in the turn order. What the fuck?
Pansy for her.
If you wanna.
Oh, she goes before me.
God damn it! Okay, she does go before you. Okay, and
Question,
who
is
you're
she an
concentrating?
assassin or is she?
I'm concentrating on invisibility right
Invisibility for Kill and Panasaver.
Surprise.
She's going to raise her crossbows and strafe forward and fire twice. A 15 will miss, but a 23 will hit for a total of 18
now.
piercing damage.
Because she's invisible.
She
For the first
does.
shot.
Yeah, that was a
Oh, okay,
15 and a 14.
I dropped out, sorry.
No worries. 18 piercing damage.
Sorry, so 15 did or did not?
Did not.
Did not.
Okay.
Whoops.
Muted.
And
Why
she is
is-
no longer invisible.
And she is no longer invisible. Alright, and then we'll go to you.
Okay.
If you give me big, I think I can hold him down.
She in your head you hear, first I'm gonna let Kill act, but then she also says, she looks at the dragon, she goes, hey you! It's dark and shit in here. Is it because you smell like you took shit everywhere? I can't. Vicious mockery coming in. Doot. DC 15 save.
Oh, when did I get fucking muted? Why is my PC being this way? Alright. You, a 19 will succeed on the wisdom check against your vicious mockery. It shakes its neck from side to side, and a deep bellow seems to ebb out and begin to fill the area all around you.
No, this ain't good.
So your turn.
That is. I don't have anything else I can do. I don't think I have heroism. Oh wait, I do have heroism.
Is it a bonus action?
No, it's action. It's main action.
Yeah, because you just.
That's okay. Okay. She.
I think heroism's.
Yeah, it's concentrate. Yeah, she's
as
not
well,
gonna use it.
isn't it?
She's probably gonna do bigger for you. Anyways, she flies up a bit. I guess 10 feet up,
Okay.
and moves up a little bit just to make if there's a counter attack, it's gonna come up towards her.
Okay, so how high up?
How big is this cavern again?
Pretty
Height-wise?
big. The ceiling is almost 40 feet above the shore.
She's 25 feet up.
Okay.
So she goes 5 feet forward, and then 25 feet up. I wish she could get back
Alright.
down. She can get back down to Zeke if easier. That's it though.
Alrighty. This creature is going to use a pair of legendary actions. It is going to breathe in deeply, not of the air, but sucking in a huge gout of water and seeming to swish it around, almost gargling with it
Oh,
for a second,
no.
before it hawks this horrific looking loogie of green and black water that you can see has these brown fuzzy spores floating in it that
Ew.
launch towards you and surround you. I need a con save versus poison damage as this hits you, Lucelle. An 18 will save. You take no damage. Hell yeah. And then we will go to the lair action. Lair action. Somebody roll me a d3.
Who will be the demise?
2. Okay. The ceiling, wall, and floor of this entire area becomes covered in the same sludge-like mossy water that just hit Lucelle. Everything is difficult terrain, including the water, as sickness and slime begins to spread outwards in rumbling waves from this thing. Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 15?
Do not.
I'm sorry,
Negative.
14.
I have
I do not.
14 exactly.
Lucelle, you see movement in the water.
She calls it out. There's something in the water. Look out!
It's to the south of you.
Yeah, she's like south of me, or below me, this way, out of the water. That's
Is
it.
there like a specific space or just the water?
It's hard to tell with just a 14, but you can see that there's something moving in it, and it's to the south of Lucelle in a straight
Okay.
line.
I was just
Shuri,
wondering if it was like right at the edge of vision, or right at the shore, or right
neither.
in the middle.
It's in the water out here.
Lady. We are definitely going to see big, tall, and nasty over there, and we're going to quickly manifest our ill omen behind it.
The shadows pull together, and it almost looks like it steps out of the water.
Which I should have that real quick.
Okay.
Nice.
I have put it in at the correct initiative.
And then, especially now that it has disadvantage as the shadows try to hold it down, gonna cast out down the line. Tasty fucking treat for them. So I pull my
Alrighty.
shadows around and rip a fucking black lightning bolt down the line.
And it has disadvantage on this deck save. That is an 8, which it will choose to succeed. Despite failing. We'll take the 11 lightning.
Give it a small smile and then tuck back into the corner. You got it. Thumbs up towards everyone else.
Visible fiends, you will be eaten. Zashi.
Wow. Shuri's got the right idea. I cast Summon Lesser Demon.
Excellent. You pour a circle of blood around yourself.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Let me get a little circle tool here. Bang. Okay, roll me a d6. Eight demons of 1/4 or lower. Okay.
I want them to just basically appear around the ill omen behind the dragon.
Okay, demons are hostile to all creatures. Roll initiative for them as a group. Nearest non-demons to the best of their ability. Form a circle on the ground. Blood. Okay. Okay. Well, here, let me open yet another character sheet and get this fuck train rolling. 8, you said. Okay. You cast out your magic, and as you do, again, the water seems to bud, and then the buds begin to split, and each of these sickly black looking flower-like husks rip apart to reveal a horrific creature. No eyes or feathers are visible, but it does somehow give the indication of being some kind of chicken
Gotta
analogy.
love me abyssal chickens.
Oh.
There is a cacophony of squawking and screeching as these creatures appear. I will select this corner boy here to be the timer and roll initiative for it. That's a 4, so they're coming up real soon.
Hell yeah, fuck you.
What is it with these zergling chickens? The fuck?
Alright. Is that you, Zashi? As you maintain... Is this a concentration? Yes, it is. If you concentrate, then they just disappear, right?
Nope. You lose control of them.
Oh, that's the... They can't cross the thing. Okay, so your circle is safe as long as you maintain your concentration and are in it. Or an hour happens.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is me. That's me. Why not?
Alrighty. We'll go to Mr. Keel himself. To free up your concentration and give you the best shot that you have, he's going to pull out his short bow and fire with advantage. 13 is not going to do it, unfortunately. So he will become visible once again, and he's gonna get full cover. See, we're gonna go seeking full cover over here. So 30, 30 to run in this direction. And we'll go to Zeke.
Alrighty. After knowing that there's some shit in the water,
Yes.
oh shit. Does that mean the difficult terrain's gone?
Mm-mm.
I don't mean to fuck over our dear friend Kill, but he just moved 60.
He moved 60. He should have. So he moved 30 with his dash. Thank you.
Oh boy, he's right next to us.
Fun.
Alright.
He went. I'm so fast. I'm gonna run. Oh shit. I'm stuck.
It's
Oh,
quicksand.
I feel like it's probably also important that Zashi make it clear to the others that her summons are dangerous.
Watch out for the demons.
I can't control those things, Zeke. Please don't go near them. They will hurt you.
Oh shit. Okay, good to know. And I will bound over here. I can't move any further than that unless I dash. So I will bonus action rage and throw a javelin at the freaking dragon.
Okay.
Be gone, dragon.
Where are we? A Chevelin.
A 9 is
And
going to clatter off of
a
its
Chevelin.
very hard scales, as will a 14, unfortunately.
God damn overgrown lizard. That's me.
What is this? Legendary action at the end of your turn to tail swipe the closest thing. A 12 will actually miss the fucking abyssal chicken. They have an AC of 13. So that's his legendary action. So on its turn, it is going to get fucking away from all of the chickens as it flies up into the air to Lucelle's height, roughly.
25 feet up. Or...
Chickens will get
Opportunity.
Yes, we get 4 opportunity attacks from the chickens and 1 from the shadow. Let's do claws from the chickens because they do more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, 2 of them hit and 1 of them crit. For a total of 13 damage from the chickens. And what does the Ill-Omen bite that will hit?
Can it make the strength?
For 7 and a strength save. Yes, it can. 13
That
meets and
would've been
beats.
funny.
That would have been not
I
fun.
wish. Oh,
Alrighty. This thing is going to inhale and then breathe towards. Let's see how many people we can get in a cone.
I'm so happy I took this.
I'm sad that freaking
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
That's a rough one, especially on the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be you 4. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from each of Zashi, Lucelle, Zeke, and Kill? If you have
I
any.
was gonna say oh bugger, but
And Kill with
what
a.
the fuck?
this may be a good time for your once possession.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. What the
Oh, no.
fuck?
You can use mine too.
Wait, I do have fire resistance.
It's not fire. It's
Not the fire
I
damage.
bel-
Is it not?
I assume.
It's the
I
Luffy
don't
shit.
want to admit it.
This
but
is a.
we're
It
just
is
gonna
another.
know.
It is
Yeah.
another cloud of spores.
Oh,
This one is
awesome.
yes, but however, it is not poison damage.
If I
Okay. So Zeke and Lucelle will succeed Zashi and
I was
Kill.
Gonna I was gonna give the Zashi my save, my roll.
One more reroll. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Lucelle and Zeke will succeed. Zashi
Sorry.
and Kill will fail.
Yeah, I figured.
For Zashi and Kill, that is 25 psychic damage, and you are frightened of the dragon for 1 minute. You can save at the end of your turns. For Lucelle and Zeke, you each take half, so 12.
Psychic.
How much was it?
25 to you, and psychic, yes, is the type.
Alright, glad I did not open with my big spell on that, because I would be very sad.
You all begin to feel intense fear. This isn't the classic, oh, psychic damage, my brain hurts, my eyes are bleeding out of my skull. No, you're seeing your nightmares haunting you at the edges of your vision, formed out of these horrible shapes of different kinds of spores. It's horrific. The abyssal chickens. The abyssal chickens are going to attack the closest creature. So, your shadow gets surrounded by chickens.
I mean, it's not like it was
You
going to
know,
get
at
there anyway.
least they didn't come for us yet.
What is the Shadow's AC is 14.
It's a Darrell.
Okay.
It's dead. There's no fucking
Okay.
way. It is 3 HP.
And they have multi-attack.
Yeah, no, you can just count it as fucking dead.
Well, I want to see how many. Okay, there we go. The second one gets it.
Yeah, there's
Pop. All right.
Oh, sorry, Cherie.
And they have.
Shireen,
You then all
outside.
you then all watch in horror as these creatures take flight and begin to fly over the water towards you all.
Well,
Not
Wait,
the
they
monster
double
dragon?
going for the dragon?
It's closest target.
That's the closest target.
It's true. It's in the air. Yes, this is correct. 20.
Although, if I
left.
recall something about the abyssal chickens, they won't stay there for long.
20.
It's gonna be funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
15, and these ones can all move 30. This bad boy can't get quite close enough, so
You could
so he'll
just nudge
dash.
one of them over.
But they all move 30. Yeah. So that is 6 more rounds of attacks on the dragon. Out of 12 attacks, we have 117, which will hit for a bite of 4 piercing on the dragon. And we're back at the top of the turn order. Let's go to Panaziver, who is going to fire her hand crossbows up. 14
Just-
misses.
Out of curiosity,
11 is not going to hit. Yes.
even though they're not allied to us, enemy, friend, will that get sneak attack?
What is? Let me check Kill's thing for the exact text of sneak attack. I think it says if another enemy of the target. So yeah, it would,
Yeah.
but she didn't hit with an 11.
Also, I just for the funsies, you might want to check the abyssal chicken's stat block just real quick.
Yeah, they explode.
Oh god.
No, that they fall at the end of their turn because they suck at flying. If I recall correctly.
Huh. I ran all of this into Avernus and they never flew once, so it never came up. Okay, so they all sink into the water except this one, which falls onto the ground and takes 10 bludgeoning damage and explodes. All right, so they're all in the water.
Any advantage to us, but it's funny.
Lucelle.
Okay. Hey, DM, would it be possible to while within my turn while moving, if I were to upcast the heroism, could I hit 2 people that are like 5 feet apart?
No,
No.
they have to wherever you are when you cast it has to be the spell has to fit that. So if you, yeah.
Okay. She's gonna fly down to Zashi, and yeah, that's 10. Yeah, she's got enough to fly down and drop a few feet and make a save if necessary. I think she's got enough movement
Oh.
down.
Sasha, could you also
Yeah,
give me a con
I'm
save
sorry.
real quick for concentration? DC 12.
Yeah, she got enough movement. Okay, she's going to use her healing light. She give Zashi a little bit of health, or 9 points of healing,
Okay.
and then that's a bonus action. She's going to hold the heroism spell. She's like, Zeke, I need you to get close to me as soon as you can. And she's holding the spell. She's gonna cast it.
Are
on
you
me.
gonna bid me?
No, I gotta help Zashi first, and then I'll come help Biggie, okay? But this is gonna help you too.
Fine, do it quick. We need that thing on the ground.
Yeah, she's got her hand on Zashi's shoulder or whatnot, and then she's reaching out with her hand as far as she can, it's like, which is only less than 3 feet.
Also, question DM. I'm assuming that thing is 25 feet, not 225 feet off the
Yes. Yeah, that is the first two is a separate tracker.
ground. Okay.
So yeah, I'm holding the spell to cast it once Zeke gets within range for me to touch both him and Sashi at the same time.
Okay.
And that's it for
Is
me.
that you? Alrighty. I need a D2 from someone.
I did it last time. Somebody else,
On
please.
it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How many people does this affect? Up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube. Interesting.
That's a lot.
Yeah, right? Cube. Oh, God. No. Corner. 40 feet, cube, roughly there. Put it back 1 square. Catch y'all. Alrighty.
We can't see it. But...
Everybody except Kill. A magical boom of force comes out from the dragon. I need Wisdom saving throws, DC 16.
Nope.
Alright, you all watch as the difficult terrain goes away, but for all of you and Panzer's alright. So for Zeke and Cherie, you are now under the effects of slow. Your speed is halved. You take a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws and cannot use reactions.
Tree.
Oh shit.
Also on your turn, you can only use an action or a bonus action, not
That's
both.
an insane lair action.
Just wait. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during this turn as well.
Yeah, slow is.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe they made that a lair action.
Then there is also there are additional effects attempting to cast spells on this turn.
It's not even concentration or anything. It's just a lair action.
Nope. It's slow. Well, so in this instance, it is all still concentration, despite being a lair action.
Oh, okay.
Or not. It's not concentration, but it is a sustained spell, which means the dragon has to be alive for it to work.
I made that. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not alive, really.
So
Yeah.
I can't cast anything while I'm within the effect of it.
No, you're fine. You saved. Just Zeke and Cherie are affected.
Okay.
And Zeke, you don't have your redo?
I do.
Would you allow me to use mine as well?
Sure.
I'm debating whether I should do it this one.
We'll still shot in the dark.
Seems pretty
I'm-
intense.
I'm-
Still under.
Wolf.
I think I might save because I don't think I'm gonna get to him this round, so I'm gonna save it for perhaps if he gets a breath weapon again.
Okay. Well, you have a moment as you're considering that, and then the sea to the south of you erupts in a salty spray, and you see a
Oh,
similar, but perhaps smaller looking
It's another one.
version of this dragon tear out of the water. With your adjusted -2, what's your AC right now?
12.
Woof. Okay. That's 1 bite and 2 claw attacks for an 18, a 13, and 11. So you do still
Alright.
dodge the last one, but that is
Alright.
going to be
I am right
yes. I will. Total after resistances, you take 12 damage, slashing and poison.
there. Alright.
And this thing is snarling at you. Mechanically, you are not grappled, but it is pulling on your leg, trying to
Yeah.
pull you into the water. Cherie, you're slow.
It's just eating shit. 10. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a spell from here.
Alrighty. Is this a leveled spell?
Yes. So
Okay.
I assume extra.
Does one if it has at least an action if it requires at least an action to cast it, I need a D20. And what spell are you casting?
Catapult at fucking second level.
Okay.
Doesn't have to originate from you, by the way, so you could probably get both of these guys, or go for both, rather.
Okay. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. So next turn you'll use your action to complete your catapult second level.
And then
Slow is insane. Slow is absolutely insane. If you just went, what the fuck?
would I have to remain here?
No, you can continue to move.
All right.
Essentially, you start casting it, but it's taking so long to cast it that you won't complete your one action until the next turn.
Back into the.
All right. If that's your turn, you can give me another Wisdom save against slow. A 14 is not going to succeed.
That is me.
Zashi, you are frightened. You are concentrating. You are in your blood circle. You cannot get closer to the dragon.
Okay, so the dragon is 25 feet up, right? I can't really read the numbers.
Yes, the pink and the yellow are the height.
Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. Fuck you. I know I'm not gonna be able to hit the dragon that's flying, but I am gonna get little baby on the ground.
Do you want to draw up where that is?
Yeah.
Because it would be ideal if it were not going to hurt Zeke.
Yeah, you can pick the side that is what's it called? Is hot.
Directional.
Babe, can you draw it for me? This laptop.
Sure, where do you want it?
I want it to stretch between the two dragons, and I want the fiery part to face the back of the, like, not us.
So
Basically along the shoreline?
yeah, it has to be on solid ground. So it would have to follow the shoreline. Is that what you want?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want it to either end to be the two dragons. Give me 1 second. Draw tool, polygon, red for fire.
Yep, 60 feet long.
So let's do 10, and they're 10-foot sections, right? Oh, it doesn't. No, that's Wall of Force. I'm thinking Wall of Force.
Yeah, just
30, 40, 50, and we'll do a one of these. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay, and down is the way that it's facing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it is 5 feet thick. So imagine that it extends 5 feet down into this creature's space. When the wall appears, these creatures must both make dexterity saving throws. Give me the damage that they're trying to avoid. Natural 20 for the young one. Let's see what the big one does.
would it be possible if you could
It's a 15 on
write
the
some
next one.
kind of indication as to which side it's going?
It's just going down.
Okay. I just feel like I'm gonna forget.
I mean,
Don't walk through it.
Don't touch the
Just
water.
don't do that.
okay, so that is concentration. That does remove the magic of your little circle there, so you're no longer protected from the things. It does say that they disappear. Summon demon disappears when it drops to 0 points or when the spell ends, but not when concentration is lost. When the spell ends, so an hour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Alright, that's my
It
turn.
runs rampant and it's a dangerous spell.
29 damage. That's 14 damage to both of them. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, give me a save against your fear. Wisdom save, please. A 15 will just fail. Very sorry. You were still frightened. Additionally, at the end of you, where are you going? I'm doing a legendary action. Okay, never mind. I'll resolve it. Go. Okay, it does a legendary action on Zashi because Zashi just tried to kill its baby. Spore salvo. Constitution saving throw from Zashi. That is a 20. Zashi will save and take no damage. Mr. Kill is not very happy about all the things that are happening over here. Is going to run over here, use a bonus action to attempt to hide amongst the rocks.
Oh, is the difficult terrain gone now?
Yes.
Yeah,
With the
it was
new-
replaced by slow.
Yes. Which, you know, arguably
Much
better or
worse.
worse. Yeah. He is not hidden with a 14, so he will fire at normal at this creature. But with a 20, he will hit, and because Zeke is still there, he does still get sneak attack for 20 damage to the small dragon. And then he gets to make a wisdom save at the end of his turn, and he is no
Yeah.
longer frightened. Oh, that short bow should have been a disadvantage. 20 still hits, but no sneak attack. Okay. The legendary action: fly and land on the safe side of the wall of fire. Zeke, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I will reckless attack with my single attack.
Okay.
And I'll use the great sword.
Dope.
Don't forget to move closer to me.
22 definitely hits.
The thing is right there. If I move over here, I'm taking an opportunity. I have an AC of 12 right now.
Is a wall of fire opaque so I can't?
Is wall of fire completely opaque?
I mean, that goes two ways.
The wall is opaque. Yeah.
Okay, in which case...
So in which case you would miss with the. Well, no, the reckless would still make it normal. In which case I would still take the first one. So I will still give you that hit.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I'm glad I used my blade, because otherwise I'd be sticking my hands through the wall.
Oh, absolutely. And magic weapon is going to be the best thing.
Yeah. And then, because opaque, no opportunity attack, right? Is that correct? Or is it disadvantage?
Huh?
Because the wall is opaque, it can't
Yes.
see me when I move away. Does that
Right.
mean it has disadvantage, or it just
Just
doesn't?
It's not aware that you're moving away. You struck out blindly at a creature you couldn't see because you were pretty sure it hadn't moved yet. This
Alright,
is
got it.
a situation where you're, yeah.
Okay, he gets close to me and heroism goes off. She's now concentrating on heroism on Zashi and Zeke. Zashi, you should be immune to frightened now.
Excellent. You immediately end Zashi's frightened condition. Paste the text for heroism and put your little thing on. Zeke, give me a wisdom save for slow if that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
You also gain temporary hit points, if I recall correctly.
That's not good.
You are still slow.
You have temporary hit points equal to my ability modifier, which is
Is it full?
4. So you get 4 temporary hit points for both of you, and refreshes at the beginning of each turn.
Alrighty. On the dragon's turn, it
take the-
recharges. Mechanically, it recharges. In fiction, it drinks. It like turns around, and it's almost comical the way you watch it stick its head and several, like 3 or 4 feet of its neck into this hole here, where that connects to the water underground, and you hear a long slurping sound before it turns back and bellows out nightmare spores once again.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, it will catch all 4 of you. Panda's ever included this time.
Well, if they get it, they still won't get frightened by it, though.
Unless you lose concentration.
Yeah.
Panzer will save. Zeke will save. Lucelle is not going to save. Zashi? Nice, very nice. Okay, everyone but Lucelle saves. Everyone but Lucelle takes only half damage, so 14 psychic. Lucelle, you take the full 28 psychic.
Okay, Lucille looks like she's almost dead.
Okay, and I need a concentration saving throw.
Half of that, so is it still is it
DC
10 or
14.
20?
DC
14.
14.
Thank you.
Very nice. You maintain your heroism. And it's going to take a menacing pair of steps forward. Zashi, give me a concentration save for Wall of Fire. A 14 does save because you only took 14 damage. Okay. The chickens. None of the chickens were in the wall when it appeared. And they only take it at the end of their turn. On a turn, ends there. Okay. They, I imagine, would be smart enough to not run through the wall of fire. So let's go 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. And then these ones can't see, so they all fucking start flying this way. And then I guess these ones will dash to get here. So 2 of them are able to attack this round. Fucking abyssal chickens. Bite, claw, bite, claw. That is a 7, a 17, a 15, and a 19. So 2 of those will hit. For 6 and 6 slashing for 12 total. And this little dragon is starting to look a little bloodied. I'll be honest. It's looking a little bloody. Panaziver, not very happy that you guys are getting absolutely chuckle fucked on, is going to run over and try and stab this thing. 9 misses.
Question.
9 misses, yes.
Does she get flanking even though? Okay.
That flanking has to be an ally. Sneak attack she could get with a 24 for 20 damage to this mother effer. But she did use her bonus action to do that, so she's kind of stuck where she is. Lucelle.
Okay, I need to back off. And she's like barely there as she casts Cure Wounds. Zashi for 14.
Okay.
And then what is it?
Bonus action movement.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I have a potion. Oh, you don't. We don't do auto bonus action potions.
Yes, I do.
Regardless. Okay. Well, she flies away. 5, 10, and upwards. So 15 forward, 15 up. So she's 15 feet in the air now.
Okay.
And just double check to see if I have any potions in my inventory. I thought I did. Small knife backpack, parchment rations, glass ramen. Nope, I do not. Do we have any potions in the back of holding?
That would take an action to get out.
Yeah.
So that's not an option right now. You can look at that after your turn's
Yeah,
over.
her. Okay.
You want to healing light yourself? It seems like the only other option.
Yeah, that's the only option right now. So she taps herself on it. She puts her hands on her chest and pulses herself with healing light.
Okay. Oh.
And that's it for her. She's at 5 hit points.
Okay. Somebody roll me a d2.
Who'd like the honors this time? Yeah.
Alrighty. Toxic spores. The effect of slow goes away.
Yeah.
Toxic spores fill a cube around Panaziver and Cherie. Both of you need to make con saves versus poison damage. Panaziver gets a 4. She is poisoned and takes poison damage. Cherie, you will take no damage.
Cover my face immediately.
4d6 for 11 to Panaziver, and she is poisoned. All of a sudden, Panaziver looks bloodied, and it's like
That's not good.
it's not. It's the
Especially
first time in a
for
while.
rogue.
Yeah. Okay, baby dragon. Swim. Water. Chicken gets to attack. A 20 does bite. 4, 5 piercing.
Get him, chickens.
Eat a dick, dragon.
This dragon is going. What's the best 30-foot cone I can do with this dragon to get these fucking chickens? How many chickens can I get?
3 or 2.
You know what? It's gonna accept the other opportunity attacks.
Oh,
So that's
that's
3
choice.
more opportunity attacks. A 12 will miss, but a 25 will hit, and an 8 will miss. So that's 6 more slashing damage. This young dragon is firmly bloodied and visible to Lucelle.
Before the chickens kill it.
Well, let's see. Oh, Zeke, that does actually catch you. It can't see you, but it will blast out a cone of spores. Psychic damage. Wisdom saving throw.
Dang. I'm no one's position. No.
All of the chickens have low enough HP that they do not, cannot save even if they wanted to. Oh goodness, a 9. Do you want kills?
I mean, if you'll give it to me.
He's here. You guys argued for him to be here, so you might as well get the full benefits of him being here. 16 will save! You are not frightened, and you take half damage, so only 14.
Alrighty.
This thing is gonna stay where it is, because it used all of its movement. Cherie, you're no longer slowed.
My spell can finish.
Uh-huh.
Well then,
Which one are you targeting primarily?
I was targeting the big guy because I couldn't see the little guy behind the wall.
Oh, right. Okay. Dexterity saving throw for you, good
Would
sir.
I be able to?
There's an 11.
Hell yeah. The dagger I tossed up in the air finally launches.
It clinks off the ground, and as it bounces back up, it fires across for 15 damage. This thing looks supremely unhappy about that.
Desperately trying to panic think of what the fuck I could do, and it's right there. Guess I'll die.
Is that gonna be you?
Yeah, because I'm going melee and I can't leave.
Excellent.
Well,
This
actually,
thing is
bonus action, Hound of Illinois.
Hound of Illinois.
May want to put it on this side, but do what you want to do.
I can't see over there.
Wall opaque. Okay, you can just roll initiative for it.
Let's see if it goes now. So it has to be within 120 of where I can see. First call it.
Oof. All right. 18 initiative count 18. All right, is that going to be you?
Yeah, that's fully me.
Excellent. The spores that are around you activate as the dragon's eyes flare the same brown color that they are. I need a wisdom saving throw as the spores seem to command you in a language you don't understand, but your mind seems to react to nonetheless. Okay, I need
Is
you
this
to
a charm?
use no.
Alright, just
I need you to use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against a random creature within your range.
This isn't a spell, right?
It is not a spell.
To be fair, the dragon is within a range.
It is.
So-
It is within range. Regardless, a 12 would not hit either of the people within range. So Shuri blindly swipes out with a dagger at both of them and wildly misses. The main effect of that is that it consumes your reaction. Zashi, you are still concentrating on your wall of fire.
Where'd my manifest mind go?
I don't know.
It was still
It
out
was
by the
suppo-
dragon's water.
It was supposed to be right, and it disappeared.
probably got
I think it
consumed
got
by chickens.
Mass selected and deleted, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it was.
All right, just drop it wherever you think it was. That's fine. Oh, I gotta make a new one, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything to drop just yet.
Yeah, let me put this down for a second. I'll fix it. Okay. What would you like to do?
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move my manifest mind over a little.
Okay.
And cast Burning Hands out of it at the dragon.
Excellent, at the little boy. All right. What is your DC? 16 will save. Is it half damage for burning hands?
Is
Yeah.
All right, 6 fire damage. It like starts to dip under the water as the fire roars out over it, beginning to cause the surface to steam slightly.
And I think. Oh, I want to take a hit of Smuggler's Root. Is that an action or a bonus action?
You got it at the same time as you got the rest of the potion, so I'll say that it's a bonus action.
Hell yeah, so D100?
Yes. Like, desperately trying to remember how this thing works.
Exactly 50.
Okay.
Zashi in the corner, snorting drugs.
Okay, so the way it helps you get a wizard spell for the duration last time.
Yeah, that was because I got exactly 100 last time.
Right. Where's that list? I don't have that table in front of me. All right. For the moment, give me a con save. This is the effect that I have here. All right, give me a con save. See how you hold it down. All All right, magical power surges through you. What is the highest level of spell slot that you have?
I believe it's 4?
Roll me a d4. Roll me a d4 then. You regain a second level spell slot. If you have all of your second level spell slots, you regain a first level spell slot. You also begin to cry uncontrollably for the next minute. Whenever you try and speak through your tears, snot shoots out of your nose.
So she's just crying, but a bit more powerful.
A little bit. Are you good where you are? Do you want to move?
I'm good.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, legendary action, tail attack. Panaziver. 20 is going to hit her for 10 bludgeoning damage. And she needs to make a save versus being knocked prone. Strength saving throw. 19 will save. She is not knocked prone. Oh, she has disadvantage because she's poisoned. Wait, no. Poisoned isn't saving throws. Poisoned is just ability checks. Mr. Kill is all the way over here in the corner, 80 feet away. He's got his short bow, which has range for that, so let's try and hide. 21 on stealth. He is effectively hidden, so he's going to fire out at the big dragon man with his short bow. 24 is going to hit for 27 damage, which is doing work as this thing roars very, very loudly. And at the end of his turn, it makes its last legendary action to attack. Let's roll a d6. Yeah, it's going to attack Cherie. Tail attack, Cherie. 23 to hit you. That's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage. I need a strength save to avoid being knocked prone. You are knocked prone. Tail smacks you in the leg, and you go down. Zeke.
Alrighty, no longer slowed. Bound over the boat over here. Big ol' leap. Double claw strike.
Excellent.
And reckless, because I don't necessarily have advantage from this angle, I believe.
Correct.
I don't believe I can get it.
Not
At least
easily.
without- yeah,
Don't forget, you have 4 temporary hit points now.
Not anymore.
No,
It's
it resets.
A bit. Oh, it resets every turn?
Every turn until it stops
Ooh,
concentrating.
heroism dope.
Yeah, heroism's great.
Alright, and then it is where? So we've got advantage, we've got rage. Alrighty, let's go. I'll do one with a great sword.
A 16 will just bounce off, barely
and two
skating
with the
away.
claws.
Both of those are gonna hit.
Use the great sword to anchor myself, and then bring the claws down through the hide.
All right, 18 slashing damage. It is a big, scary dragon, but it is covered in tons and tons of small wounds, roaring and flailing around in every direction.
Yeah. I'm
Somehow
just
there are
fucking
still chickens left, even.
putting stripes in this thing's neck.
Fuck yeah.
The fact that the chickens are still hanging on, I thought they'd be dead instantly.
No, that spell's fucking beast.
An 8 is a lot, especially because they can fly. It couldn't get away from them.
I was freaking out until I realized they were chickens, and I was like, hell yeah. I love the movie Chicken Run.
Oh man. Oh, is there any reason to not do it a third time?
Nope.
No, there's never a reason.
This is insane.
This happened just recently in another fight where I ran a dragon. I public rerolled all the recharges and it was a blue Draco Lich, and it recharged its lightning breath 4 times. We love to see it. In an act of desperation, it is going to fly away from... No, it can't fly away from all of you. It would definitely die.
I think it should try. I think it should definitely try.
Yeah, do it. Do it, pussy. Do it.
Disadvantage attack from Cherie. Disadvantage attack
Do
from
it, pussy.
Are you
Heather,
implying
attack
that
from
this
Steve.
dragon is a pussy?
I'm implying that the dragon is smart enough to not run from a fight to
Do it.
just get a coup de grace. It's gonna take as many of you as it can get from where it is now. Let's check out cones.
That's the thing about cones.
Yeah, it's got to come out of its head. It's got to come out of one of the corners of this token.
Mm-hmm.
How can we position ourselves, gang? Let's see what we can do. All right, so it's gonna start the cone from back here.
Bullshit.
Just decapitates itself, throws its head
How
to
come
the
it
other
doesn't
side
seem
of the room.
concerned about these chickens?
Because they're doing single-digit damage and you guys are doing 30.
No, yeah, but why isn't it concerned about the chickens? I just think, you know.
Hmm. Cherie's not
You can
gonna
only
be
draw
it.
the cone.
Cherie's like just out here. I would have to solo target her, and the dragon's not gonna do that. All right, let's decide. Let's go with this one. Panaziver, Zashi, and Lucelle. Wisdom saving throws versus psychic damage.
I think Lucille's down.
Oh dear.
If only
All
we could
right.
swap with fans
Is
right
it more
now.
than 40? Is it more than 40 points of damage?
It is not. Okay. Zashi, you'll succeed. You're gonna take 13. Panaziver and Lucelle both take 26.
Lucille falls to the ground and makes an immediate fails a death save.
You don't immediately fail a death save because it was only one instance of damage. Oh, you're 25 feet up. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Question.
Mm.
Does the temporary hit points from heroism stick around
No,
after the
and
spell is? Or
it's gone.
okay.
It's
Go.
gone.
Alright. Alrighty. Lucelle falls and is at 0, dying. And this thing begins to chuckle deep in its belly. You may hurt me, but the ocean will consume you. You don't have enough time. And the entire cave begins to rumble. The chickens, high or low for favorable results, Zashi?
Hi.
Alright, high means it will attack the dragon and not the shadow. Give me a d20. High, alright. That's 4 attacks on the dragon. 2 bites, a 5 and a 19. A 19 hits. 2 claws, a 21 and a 20. Both hit. So that is 3, 6, 15 total slashing damage as this thing roars and tries to stomp on one of the dragons. Legendary action, tail sweep. Fuck these things. Fuck these stupid chickens.
The tavern tale that this adventure will make. Zashi is already writing it.
Kerquack pastes one of them with a very loud snarl. Panaziver, she's poisoned, but she ain't no bitch, so she's gonna go for the stabby stabs. Sickle. 19 and a 24 still do hit, but no sneak attack because she has disadvantage. That is still 10, and she's gonna stay right there in it. She gets to make a wisdom fail. She's still poisoned, and con. She is no longer poisoned. She is still frightened. Legendary action. Fly without provoking opportunity. Up to half of its speed. 40 feet.
You
Fly
bitch boy, come back here.
over here, away from the fucking chickens. Lucelle, please whisper me a death
Already
save.
did.
Excellent. Please mark that on your sheet.
did.
Somebody roll me a D2.
Who didn't do it yet? Anyway.
Okay, on a 1. Oh dear. Okay. 20-foot cube.
Is it slow again?
It may be slow again, in fact.
Fuck.
20 feet isn't huge. It kind of hates the chicken now. I'm kind of like... Yeah, can I get wisdom saves? Cherie,
Question.
Panzerver, Zeke, yes.
Is that meant to be from the center or the corner? Because it's in the center.
Corner.
Huh?
I'm just saying the cube, you're starting it from the... I don't know.
Yeah, usually I measure from corner with cubes.
You're doing it in the center.
I don't understand what you mean.
So you're
Oh, I
starting
mean-
from... Yeah.
Oh, okay. Snap to corner is 20 feet.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make.
How
But
badly
you
does
are-
it want the chicken?
You already said it's really mad at the chickens. Like, I don't know. You don't want to betray its character, is all I'm saying.
The amount of negative.
You already took your hand off the piece, DM.
Does that count if you make an illegal move? You know what? We're going an entirely different direction. Zashi is a spellcaster and has been unaffected this entire time.
Damn.
It can't catch anyone else with it, but you are currently the most dangerous piece on the board, Zashi. I need a wisdom save from you.
God damn.
That will save. You are not
lucky
affected
guy.
by slow. Shadow.
Is
The
it,
first turn that the shadow has had.
Is it on the ground?
It is on the ground.
And then it's gonna try and nom a boy.
No. No nomming. No nomming, but 23 hits.
Give me that ass.
10 piercing very, very much hurts it. It is barely hanging on and gives a low bellowing keen, which is answered by the smaller creature.
It's a pipe dream, but is it prone?
Strength save 22.
It's still, but it's getting.
All right. It's time for the baby dragon.
Baby.
Baby dragon.
Oh my god. Where's my time wizard?
We go avoiding the thing there.
No. Oh fuck.
I'm assuming kill is like hidden?
From this one currently, not from the big one. But this one lost track of it with the fire and the thing. It has a much lower passive perception. Firstly and foremostly. Damn it. Okay. Secondly, bite attack against Zashi. An 11 will miss. A claw attack against Zashi. A crit fail will miss. And a second crit fail will miss Zashi.
I am untouchable. You are a baby.
It would have missed
Untouchable.
even Lucelle. Oh my goodness. Alright. Cherie.
We stand.
Mm.
Where?
We stand.
And we fucking shimmy. As we line up the target, and it has disadvantage. Thank you, Shadow. We're gonna pump
Out.
this boy to a 4th level. Well, nah, we'll do it 3rd. We'll keep it rational.
Shuri. Would you please describe for everyone what that looks like, despite using both of its last legendary resistances?
Oh my god. So immediately after sitting up and scrabbling across the rock, seeing everywhere, as the fucking ill omen's holding it down and just trying to rip it from its throat out, coursing the lightning straight over the wings where it goes straight down its spine like a fucking lightning rod, rips through the back and pops the vertebrae and out the other side of the wing as its neck just goes limp from the body down.
Alright, is that you?
That is me.
Zashi.
I simply cannot describe how much this is gonna inflate Zashi's ego to like this interaction. But I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Excellent. Bonus action casted, 16 will hit.
The wall goes, yeah.
Yes. 12 fire damage. You slash across this thing's face. You leave a deep and a smoking gash in this mortally wounded younger dragon. But you can see it doesn't have eyes for you at all. It is locked on to Shuri.
That is my turn.
I killed your parent.
Excellent.
How do you feel?
Get him, Cuddy!
Cuddy gonna cut.
Does Cuddy have any training in medicine or anything that would indicate that he would want to try and help Lucelle? No? Okay.
God.
Let's attempt to hide.
Who takes medicine? Like, for real?
12 is not an effective hiding. However, with Zashi there, he would still get sneak attack if and when a 21 does hit. He will stand and take a step forward and fire his crossbow directly into the back of this thing's skull as it like moves to try and snake past Zashi, and it falls to the ground dead.
Now just take out my chickens, Zeke.
Yeah.
On it.
We're not done with combat.
Yeah, it is your turn, Ezekiel.
As I'm running towards the chicken, alright, one of you get Giggles up. One of you go grab some shit from the pile on the island. One of you get working on that head of the big one. I want it. And then
Gotta get Lucelle up, boss.
That's what I said. That's the first thing. And then I will bound and just stomp this thing into the ground. Reckless attack.
Cool.
We'll go Greatsword first.
Smush. It
Yeah,
hisses
just
and pops and
nice.
is gone.
Phew.
Alright, anything else on your turn? Use all three attacks
I-
to absolutely destroy this thing.
Yeah, I will use what I have left to begin. I'll bound, leap into the water, and begin swimming over to the island where there's a bunch of treasure, from what I recall.
Yes. Okay, Panaziver runs over. She does have to bonus action dash. Action to attempt to stabilize. Wisdom check with no benefits. That's a 1. She doesn't know any medical care or first aid of any
Hopefully
kind.
that doesn't accidentally fail a saving throw.
It does not, but as Lucelle's turn rolls around, unless I'm incorrect with the count, on a 9, even as Panaziver is ripping strips of cloth from her clothing, you watch the light fade from Lucelle's eyes.
Oh man. I'm sorry, Flinks. You just
Lucelle!
You just can't keep him.
And that's where we're gonna end combat.
Oh my god.
This place is coming down. Hurry up, y'all. And I'll bound over. Someone check me the bag.
I'm like
Grabbing the bag.
looking
Jump
to
in the boat
others.
for a moment.
I'll catch it as soon as you throw it and just start shoveling in whatever treasure is here.
Panaziver's still trying to like tie off like a tourniquet of some kind, and Lucelle's like just actively beginning to have this these spores and moss grow up and over her.
I'm gonna touch Panaziver's shoulder and like pull her back. Like, it's not helping.
There's something very, very quiet about the way she stands up. She never talks. She hasn't the whole time you've known her. But there's something that bespeaks absolute silence as she stands up and looks at you with a blank expression. Zeke, as you are going through and shoveling stuff in, there's quite a few things over there, including what looks like a large potion of healing of some kind.
Too little, too late.
Assuming you're just gonna shovel it all in, I'll let
Yeah.
you know what it is when we're back on the ship. But
I will specifically make sure the healing potion is on my belt, but
Okay.
other than that, everything in.
Alright. For mechanical purposes, you wouldn't necessarily know this, but it is a greater healing potion.
Got it.
I will say one other thing that you notice is that while there is quite a bit of gold, what you took for gold from the other side, the vast portion of this wealth is not a type of metal that you recognize. You've heard of it though. You know that some older cultures used electrum, but you've never seen it in person before.
It's like the
As
shitty
your-
inbred cousin of gold and silver.
As you're doing that, the rest of the group gathers around Lucelle. Cutlass seemingly lost for words, not sure what to say to you all.
She'll look around like, has anybody got any seeds? Hear the Fae like seeds when they die.
Sadly, no. We don't have time. No.
Peniziver will very sadly pull out the bag of beans that she pickpocketed from Zeke at the end of last session. After he commandeered them from Lucelle and put them on her chest and fold her hands over the bag. It still has a few beans in it.
Zashi's going to kind of nod and then get to work, going towards the head of the big one.
Okay. As you guys take some time, the rumbling seemed to fade as this it increased when this thing fell, and there were rocks falling from the ceiling, and the water was visible with a shimmer across it from the vibrations. They seemed to fade for a moment, but as you make your way over to the corpse and Zeke finishes on the island, you feel it begin again anew, this rumbling in the ground.
Alright,
If you're gonna get the head, make it quick.
I will rush over and just take my greatsword, bring it down into the neck.
Yeah, give it the old Ned Stark.
Yeah, just
hack it up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's thick.
Probably
You're
takes a
not
couple
Theon.
goes.
You're not Theon Greyjoy hacking it off. Like, you're not a shit. But it is just like, this is like splitting 3 logs of wood at once.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna grab the bag of holding off of
like
Lucelle.
decapitating King Louis. They had to do it 3 times before it took.
Yeah, Shuri already grabbed it, and
Oh,
Zeke is
good.
currently in possession of it. As Zeke is doing that, I think Pensiver is going to pick up the very small form of Lucelle and look in the two directions, well, from whence you came and from where you are headed.
Oh,
We ain't
Or
got
where
time
you
to
have not gone.
explore. We just gotta get back out. Place is coming down on top of us.
Let's make
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, let's go. Zashi will point opposite from where we came, the other direction, and go, this is
just-
faster.
Just real quick, which one of the dragons downed Lucille?
The big one, I think.
The big one, yeah. It was a breath blast, and then she
breath gone.
fell, which caused an immediate death fail.
Just real quick, does Lucille have like a dagger or anything on it? Any kind of weapon?
Silver dagger.
I will take the silver dagger and jam it into the skull of the head that I'm carrying. And I will pick up one of these small canoes under my arm and begin running.
No way. Not that and the head. The head
okay.
is bigger than Lucelle is. It's like carrying a full
Understandable.
person.
Wait, are we going this way?
Yes, Zashi said very loudly that this is the faster way.
Alright.
Gotta go.
Panzer, get it.
Penziver looks at you, her arms covered in blood, and Lucelle. And Cutlass leans down and goes, I got it. And pops this door open. Grab the token. There we go. And you all return to the area where you first entered this place. And the rumbling
Come on,
gets
y'all. Up,
more
up,
and
up.
more intense as you begin to make your way up the stairs of the lighthouse. The rumbling gets more and more intense, and you begin to hear the sounds of rushing water below your feet. As you continue up farther and farther, you eventually make your way out of the broken window from which you entered this strangely designed tower. As you make your way back to the rowboat and from the ship, many times many of you glance back over your shoulder, and it is clear that you have changed things here. The rumbling grows ever stronger until the island visibly shakes, and this gigantic plume of magical energy is gone. Even the light at the top of the tower is no longer lit. And it's not more than half an hour after you exit that you are all standing aboard the deck of your ship.
Come on, y'all. Let's get this thing going. If this is anything like last time, someone big might still be under there.
Oh god.
Oh, yes, Soleil is there, right?
She's the one who's been
Yeah,
steering
she is
the
on the boat, yes.
So she's
Miss
gonna watch
Soleil.
us come aboard with Lucelle's dead body.
Yep.
We got one down. You can't fix that, can you?
How recently was it?
Couple minutes, maybe?
That's too far for me. If she's all the way gone, my magic can't reach her.
Can
But-
fix it.
Maybe.
If we get home in time.
Instead of what she was going to give you, I'm sure she'd be happy to try. We would need to hurry, though.
Let's go.
Alright, double time, y'all.
Sashi's going to what's it called? Clumsily try to do the stuff that she remembered Lucelle doing.
You climb up into the crow's nest and start lowering down, letting out the sails.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Soleil will offer to take the body from Panaziver, and after a moment or two of convincing, we'll take her below deck and lay her out and make her comfortable on the only table-like substance that you have, which is your table downstairs.
I feel like she would. I mean, I guess I'm not watching this, but I feel like she would want to be in her hammock, right?
At this point, I want to ask, Flinks, is there anything you want to describe or say that is happening in this moment?
I mean,
I guess what I'm looking for is some sort of in-story indication of, is Lucelle's soul desperate to get back here, or is she moving on?
say there is like a lingering like radiance from her. She's got a dull glow to her despite being dead, kind of like a moon glow.
Like her magic hasn't fully
Yeah.
left her.
Her body is still potently arcane
Mhm.
and divine. So yeah, her hair has that glow to it. Her eyes are, have the black, dark because there's nothing in the engine or the motor, the computer. But she's down. But yeah, her magic lingers to her still. You could feel kind of I guess, like there's probably just like an ambiance of like that moment in a stand up like live audience. Like there's that general din of people giggling still. That's probably still kind of lingers around her. You get that feeling.
All right. Okay. It's about. We'll say it's midday. You were not down there for incredibly long in the morning after you woke up. And as you set sail, it's both as normal and boring as every other ship ride that you've been on up to this point, and somehow completely different.
I think Zashi will probably go check on Soleil because it's been quite a bit since we've seen her. I imagine she wasn't expecting us to be in there for that long.
Probably not.
So, how was your boat time?
It was fine. I was worried when you all didn't come out, and then this morning I saw the magic stop, and I thought that must have been you all. And she gestures, and you see in the kitchen that there are like the remnants of what was probably a prepared meal that she was intending to make for you guys to celebrate your victory when you got back, and it has all been just like moved to the side and piled away so that she can attend to Lucille. She's cleaned her body and wounds and redressed her. She's done a little bit of using her magic to help restore the body, filling some of the gaping wounds and removing the spores. But she just kind of looks a little shell-shocked at everything that happened. She's clearly not expecting this. What happened? You were there for more than a day.
Well, and she will begin breaking things down from the people, the cultists, to finding a new person.
Followers of a
To
dragon.
Yeah, to the crystals that we found, and the crystal demon guys, and the Frankenstein looking motherfuckers, and then the dragon. And I'm like, I take a moment and I'm like, and there's this thing apparently called slow, and it's fucking crazy. And then I will describe the moment that Cherie killed the dragon, and then also the moment that Lucelle died.
She has tears shimmering in her eyes as you finish telling the story. I'm so very sorry. Uh, she seemed a wonderful person. Um, I can't imagine what you're going through. I don't even know what I would do if someone from... I'm sorry. She wipes away one of her eyes. I'll do everything I can to convince Mother to help you.
Well, yeah. Thank you. Hopefully, hopefully she can do something. Um, Zashi will kind of look over Lucelle for a moment and say, I think we should put her in the hammock. At least so we can have a meal. And try and find some normality.
Of course. Would you help me?
Yeah, Zashi will help her.
All right. Between the three of you, you are able, or between the two of you, you are able to put Lucelle into her hammock in such a way that she resembles, it looks as if she's just sleeping.
Then Zashi will just kind of walk back to the pantry or the kitchen and kind of move the ingredients around. She'll go, I don't really know how to cook at all, but I imagine you had something planned.
Yeah, I have some, fishing skill. And there's several, like, filleted fish laid out. I was just gonna make fish tacos. Everybody loves my fish tacos.
I love tacos, I've decided.
Well, how about I get started on that, and you go tell everybody else that food will be ready in 20?
Will do. Thumbs up, awkward autism. Looks over her shoulder like, thank you for all of this.
I'm so very sorry for your loss.
Nods to Cutlass as I walk by.
He like flicks two fingers at you, goes back to... He's got a book. It's The Lusty Argonian Maid? You've never heard of the series.
Wait, yes I have. It's literally in my bio. Then Zashi's like, wow, you really enjoy reading that out in public. And then she'll walk over to Panzifer and Cherie and nod solemnly. Soleil is down in the kitchen making food for us. As a woman should.
Panzifer is like wrapping her bloody leg and side and just kind of will bop you in the knee.
No performative misogyny for you. She's making fish tacos, though.
That sounds really good.
I imagine today is not a day that you would find yourself working your skills. It seems that speed is of the essence. I imagine that Zeke probably can't tear himself away from the wheel for most of the day.
Yeah, and the moments that I'm not required immediately on the wheel, I'm still there ready for it, and just carving the flesh off the skull.
Okay.
Making sure there's a hole the right size for Lucelle's dagger to just slot in there neatly.
Is this... I'm picturing a some for the chef moment here as you're carving dragon head. It's like you carve
there's a fair
two
bit
or
of
three
neck meat,
strips.
probably.
Yeah, it's like a carve a strip, big chunk off, throw it in that's like mostly scales, throw it in the water, carve a little sliver of like the nice meat, eat that off the knife, go back to raking the flesh off. I would imagine it's probably easier to use a knife, but I'm sure working with your claws is also fairly satisfying.
I mean, I've got Lucelle's knife.
Okay.
I think I have a dagger of my own.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what direction you would lean.
Probably a
Different
bit
sorts
of both.
a multitude of tools, as it were.
Yeah.
Shuri,
Tools to get the robots out.
Shuri, to resolve what you were talking to Panzer of, she is, besides when Zashi like was speaking about like just now, she's basically non-reactive.
Understandable.
I didn't take you for the sentimental top zip.
She's now wrapping one of her arms in bandages. Just for all of your knowledge, she's at single digits.
If you want to take a second, you will earn it.
God, if only I knew one healing spell.
If only.
Oh, wait! Looks to Zeke and his massive potion on his hip. You want to give her that, Captain?
You know, I would, but I think Zip would actually agree with me, thinking that might be best saved for a time when one of us is, dying. I think we're close to it, but coming back.
Looks to Panaziver. Work.
Yeah, I mean, she's still just like not. She's really just not acknowledging almost any of you.
Oh! Well, I don't want to do that either. It's not mine to use.
Real quick before we get too far away from it, can I get a navigation check?
Yes.
Excellent. Half of 72 is 36. Alright, you all begin your sailage to the south. The day passes fairly slowly. Soleil comes back with food for you all and asks as she sees the dragon head, like, wow, did you get anything else? As she's passing out tacos to everybody.
Crystals on the light. Bit of this, I think it's Electrum. Were you thinking anything specific, or?
Just curious. So I will give you, this is the list of things that, as far as you're aware, do not have any magical properties to them. Additionally, there is the Potion of Greater Healing, which you have. There is two other potions, one red and one blue. There are 20 arrows, which appear magical in some way. There is a set of chainmail that has a slightly blue-greenish tint to it, and it's uncommonly light. There's a spell scroll of some kind, and a vial filled with what looks like dust.
Anything magical, like in ritual cast?
Yeah. Works, if you don't mind cataloging what we got.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I'm quartermaster. Duh.
Okay, so as you do this, you begin going through and casting Identify on each of the things. You find that the two potions are a potion of Fire Breath and a potion of Water Breathing. The arrows are +1 magical arrows. There are 20 of them. The chainmail is Mithril chainmail. The spell scroll is a spell scroll of Hunger of Hadar. And the dust is a Dust of Dryness. Mithril armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth. And Dust of Dryness, I'll have you roll 1d6 + 4 for that now to determine how many pinches there are, but this is the effect that it does. You basically can absorb water with it. Wow, holy shit. Alright, you got 10 pinches of Dust of Dryness.
Pumping.
And I am also gonna. Zashi will get to work also doling out shmoney.
Shmoney.
Okay, you're gonna divide. Are you gonna do that now?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on calculating it.
Okay. Electrum is not convertible. Just so you know. If you're going to divide that up, make sure you guys keep it as Electrum.
Who the fuck uses Electrum?
Thank you.
The greatest loss is that what we found was Electrum. The second greatest loss is Lucelle.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, fuck you very much.
Very much so.
In the interest of getting our party character back, and narratively based upon the fact that you guys are pretty or relatively catatonic after that experience, unless there's anything vitally important that you guys want to cover, I would say that we can advance until you guys would return to the Green Haven. Sound good to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, you get 1,700 experience.
We're pretty much catatonic, but right before bed, Zashi will just look to Zeke and go, "We killed a dragon."
Actually, but yeah, no shit. It's I mean, technically, dragon turtles is dragons, so I think we just killed 4 dragons in a matter of. That is not something I thought I'd be saying.
Fist bump.
Well, and well, we was unconscious for a week of it, so honestly, as far as where our consciousness goes, we did it in about a week's time. Although, I mean, I know I'll give her some shit sometimes, but it's a bit of a shame about old giggles.
I'm sure you'll find that you miss her more than you thought you would.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I find it a little bit hard to admit that kind of thing to myself.
I am shocked.
Although, you seem pretty damn cheery, considering.
I am not cheery at all. I am just allowing myself a moment of not being sad to acknowledge a great feat.
We're not out of the woods yet.
And who knows, maybe Mother can do something. Hopefully, Mother can do
Hopefully.
something.
And, I mean, I hate to be a miser, but I really feel like this is an occupational hazard that she ought to pay for. And then we get our reward on top of that, but I imagine that'll be some negotiating when it comes to it.
Well, let's not negotiate ourselves out of Lucelle's life, right?
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of that. My pirating instincts are kicking in, and I'm working on it.
You're getting better every day, boss.
I try.
I know you do. Now, I'm assuming are we just hand waving the travel, or are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. Unless you guys have something specific that you want to do, I would just say decide what you're gonna do with the different magic items, and then we'll get to the next thing. Unless you guys want to wait to do.
How long is the travel?
You have this half day that you left, then it will be a full day of travel on the water, and then you would arrive near the evening on what is effectively the third day, if the first day is the half day travel.
Okay. In which case, just probably in that time, just carving the flesh off, boiling the bones a bit to clean them, and cleaning the bones, and then just mounting the skull on a big plank of wood and hanging it in the captain's quarters with the knife in it.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna make a mast or
Bowsphere.
yes.
That's the dragon turtles.
Really, you go dragon turtle over? That's an interesting choice. That's curious. Okay. If that is the case, you all make your way back. You can see now, with knowing what you're looking for, the Green Haven built into the natural rising stone that borders the coast of the Acrylic Crescent in this place. And you disembark.
Does anybody have a strong preference to not receive only EP?
I'll take EP if you want.
I mean, you should break up both separately, probably. Oh.
To clarify, EP is worth half a gold.
In Faerun, yes.
No, I don't know. Just here then.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's worth half a copper here.
Have mountains of electro.
Alrighty. I'll pick up the.
Is that
corpse
including cutlass
one
in
of
that?
them.
Are you? Yeah. Who all are you including in this money? Is Lucelle getting money? Is Panda's ever getting money?
I mean, Lucelle's dead. She doesn't give a fuck.
You have been giving money to Panda's ever. She's been getting a
Oh,
cut.
Yeah, but she's dead now, so.
Right, but you guys are here to try and resurrect her.
Not
I'm just
out of the
curious.
cut yet.
Okay, so that would be 1,700 divided by 7 then? 6, 7. $283, and there are 3 silver coins left over. 3 gold coins left over. I will add that to Kill's sheet.
My vote is we get those 3 extra to Giggles if she wakes up. Just as a, hazard pay.
The door.
It is open. Alright, you guys all make your way back to the Green Haven. As you make your way in, you can see that Mother is working in the greenhouse. I assume Cherie calls out to her. She's making her way ahead of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. May I? Oh dear.
Need your help.
Looks like you do. Since you have helped me, I more than reward you with this help. Bring her here. Place her in the grass.
I'll carry her over, lay her down.
She will take a little bit and examine her. She'll glance over and say, "Who cleaned and healed her bodily wounds?"
So
Me. I did, Mother. Excellent work, child. Made my work easy. Very well. She is going to reach over to what appears to just be a spot on her arm, and she grabs onto something. It looks almost like she grabs onto like one of the small invisible hairs poking out of the back of her arm, and she begins to pull on it. You see her squint and actually give a small grunt of exertion. And as she pulls her hand away, you see that it is holding what appears to be a very bright, crystal clear diamond, as if she just pulled it out of her arm. You see no indication of any place where that would come from in her human arm. This will take some time. But you will be brought back. She is going to begin casting a ritual. Over the course of this ritual, you watch as she sings softly to the gemstone held between her hands, and it takes on a deep purple color. You then see as she begins to infuse it further, the color deepening and spreading out to create a visible aura between her hands. And then she does something that none of you have probably ever seen before. With a sharp motion, similar to breaking an apple in half, she splits this diamond in half with her hands. The sharp crack sends a jolt through all of you. And she places the gems down, cracking it in half until she has the gem split into ace, which she positions around Lucelle in the cardinal directions and subcardinals. And she begins to chant. 15 minutes of chanting in Draconic. A further 45 minutes of channeling energy into the gem pass before she lays a hand on Lucelle's forehead and attempts to cast Resurrection. Lucelle, is your spirit, is your soul free and willing?
Yep.
You all watch as the moonlight-like radiance that filled Lucelle before explodes with brightness, as if looking like the sun coming out from behind a cloud. And she gasps, a huge inhalation of air, like bellows pumping for the first time, and sits bolt upright. Due to the effects of resurrection, you are returned to life at full hit points. You're cured of the remaining poison and fear in your system, and all remaining mortal wounds or missing body parts are restored down to the last hair. However, you do have a -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. This will decrease by 1 each time you take a long rest. Welcome back.
Hey,
So it's a
how
-4
you
save,
doing?
attack rolls, and skill checks.
Yes.
Yeah, Lucille looks around very disoriented. How long was I out?
Far too long.
Couple days.
She looks around. Is there toadstools? She looks really anxious as she looks around. Is there toadstools?
Lucille, you were just dead. Maybe don't worry about it right now.
No,
And
you don't. You
there
don't
aren't
get it.
any.
Shit. I got it. She immediately just jumps off of what she was doing, flies over to a spot with some shade, and starts growing up like little toadstools, boop, 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 using her druidcraft.
You do that. It's a little bit more. It doesn't come as easy as it did before.
She starts panicking. So the circle's formed, and she flops down, and she starts like preparing the ritual. You know, as dirty as a quick dirty ritual blast to get it knocked out.
So
And I
you
guess
just came back, are you?
she's like she looks very exhausted as she's doing this, but she's still like dead set. Her eyes already like starting to glow as she starts the ritual.
Can't take a day off work, can you?
She's not paying attention to anybody right now.
Girl bossing.
Okay, you ignore everyone else blocking them out and are attempt to focus to create this mental link to that sort of hive mind that we described it like a call waiting sort of situation. You open up your end.
Like a really annoying music in the background sometimes when they're not paying attention, and then like stupid messages like "You've reached the clan of Dervish Celeste. Please hold." You know, kind of shit like that.
Yeah, you reached the line, and you have a message expressing positivity at your most recent update, and then something that doesn't make sense. It's not quite like social media, but there is sort of this general feeling after image that you can sort of tap into. And you feel this feeling of disappointment. Not in you, but when they felt the connection go dead. And as you sit waiting for a connection, a minute goes by, another few minutes go by, and it starts to dawn on you, they're not expecting another update. They're not waiting for you to update. Unless you reach out and let them know that you are still here, they think you're dead. You're free for the time being.
Okay, her eyes pop open and she looks around like she's tripping on methamphetamines. She's like, they think I'm dead. She giggles.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, if I was gonna
You
say,
were dead.
I mean, I get that. I'm.
I was gonna say if they figured out
It's real hard to think right now. I got like kind of fuzzy head.
Take a moment. Just take a second. Here's some water. She comes over. She's holding an orb of water in her hand, like in A Bug's Life.
Lucille plunges her head into the water and just like starts drinking it and then starts sputtering and she pulls it out. Nuts.
I can't believe she got banned from Twitch.
First time
Like
ever.
somebody sent Twitch your death certificate, and they were like, "All right, close their affiliate status."
No!
Lucille just got taken off of the creator.
Okay.
pod.
That said, we do need to add something to this metaphor about the fact that she's chained to a desk and forced to stream. Like, also in this metaphor, somehow.
She's been forced to cross-dress for internet trolls.
God damn, seriously.
So what you're telling me is that Lucelle is Finster.
Anyways, Lucille like hops up off the ground and just like nonchalantly kicks a few of the toasters over and then starts giggling. Hey, fuck y'all! Yeah, I can stay. Yeah. And she starts like doing a little shimmy and then falls on her butt because she's still tired as shit. And then she gets back up and she's looking around. So I don't got to send the memories into them anymore.
Well, that's
So that
good.
Looks between everybody else.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach out to him, but like you guys are on the family's radar now, so you might want to be careful about wandering around fake crossings. They look like these mushrooms sometimes. Sometimes they can be other things too. But if you get like a feeling like you're in like a weird dream state or some shit like that, you're most likely dealing with some kind of fae. You might want to back out. Anyways, they're also really bad news, and there's probably a new person to be selected to come through sometime. We'll have to be careful about that too, because they might know where I'm at based off that. But for now, I don't have to report it, and I ain't gonna, because
I mean,
Fuck
if
that
they
job.
think, if
And
they
I think
they're
that's
dead,
something
why
we
would they
all
come
can
looking for you?
celebrate.
well, no, I'm definitely operating outside of permissions, and if the Queen of Air and Darkness finds out about me, it's gonna cause all kind of trouble for them. But I don't give a fuck. I'm on the material plane. I don't have to worry about yanking back. I don't have to worry about them making my head explode. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Well,
Henderson
quite
versus Link.
frankly,
She
it
slips on the
seems
ground
like
and her
that-
legs go out.
I don't mean to lessen your experience, but it seems like dying's the best thing that happened to you.
No, I think I still would have rather not have died. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Thanks for bringing me back, by the way, Mother and all y'all. You could have just left me down in that thing to become part of the ocean.
Lucelle, you normally have quite a few different magical effects just around you at different times. And you're talking about this, and what, like, you will commonly have, like, prestidigitation to make yourself have the smell of flowers and things around you, right? Things like that.
Yeah, she likes to smell palmetto.
Your sort of internal timer for that goes off, and you go to reach out for your patron magic to prestidigitate it away. Add your custom smell blend, and it doesn't happen. And you look at your hand, and you snap your fingers again, and it doesn't happen again.
Hey, what the fuck? Okay, that's not fun.
Wow, Lucille, you fucking stink.
At this point, Flinks, you and I need to have a conversation. Could you meet me downstairs?
Yeah.
No. They're dead. They're all dead.
Ugh.
I think
I'm
that
engaging in roleplay.
Well, I, for one, am happy to have whatever fey bullshit was following Giggles around on 5 backs.
Celestial Warlock.
No more
And especially
chickens.
with this, like,
Also, those chickens was real funny.
Yes, those were extremely effective.
They was kind of cute, like ugly cute.
They definitely had more pep and zeal than anything else I've seen.
I liked watching them fall from the sky when they stopped.
I can't believe it reached into the void and got chickens.
So,
Well, they're very effective chickens.
at this
No,
point,
yeah.
you full bar.
I can't.
You already dipped your toe
I'm
in the water.
am I the only one still reeling about how we kill the dragon? It's just,
I mean, again, we done killed 2 dragons before. Dragon turtles is dragons. They're just, kind of different.
I was
To be
so
more
cool.
depressed at the moment with the loss of Lucelle at the time, but very glad that is meant.
I don't know about y'all, but I
You
want
can allow
a
that.
good
Well,
drink.
you
think that's definitely in order.
You know, if I had a copper for every time I killed 2 dragons in a day, I have 2 copper. That's not bad copper, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, 2 for 2 at this rate.
Wow.
I mean, if we
My parents are
Dragons-
never gonna believe this.
keep killing dragons at this rate, I mean, we could build a whole fucking ship out of their bones.
Honestly, that would probably be the most intimidating
Dragon
ship ever.
bone.
We're good.
Dragon bone ship. Holy shit.
Axe the demise, some of the wings, turn them into sails. Be fucking
It's a shame we
sick.
weren't able to keep more of the dragon bones.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate how every time we go down somewhere, like I told y'all so. When that's
We're
why
never
when
able to loot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told y'all I'm gonna go do the mining so I could get the crystals, because I knew that place was gonna fucking sink as soon as we were done.
No, it's good that we took time for that.
Yeah. I
We
might be
weren't
dumb.
planning on someone dying.
I might not be smart, but I'm not dumb.
At least we're getting more each time we go into places like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. But you know, there was some honestly that was fun. That was fun. It's been a bit.
It certainly was exhilarating.
Yeah.
And we got so much stuff.
Ooh.
I say we give
Yeah.
the rogue over there the
Or
+1
6
arrows,
of them.
because I have no use for them.
Okay.
You have no use for them.
Interesting.
I think we could split him between the 2 sneaky swords.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Patron,
And
Why don't you aren't you
I don't know
I'm
about
taking
y'all.
the spell scroll.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like maybe the chain should probably go to Giggles. I don't know if she can use it, but she
I don't
seems
know,
like
she's
just about
small.
the only person who could fit. Unless Sheree, can you use chain?
I've never worn armor in my life.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Feels like it would weigh you down so much you wouldn't be able to move.
Pretty much, and I do like keep quick step.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bloody light, but I mean,
Well, it is mithril.
it'll
Do you know
still.
what mithril is?
What the fuck's a mithril?
I also
She'll
like
go
the,
into
like,
the lengthy
magic
explanation of
material
what a
plane
mithril is.
Oh, mithril. Why'd you say it weird?
Everyone's got access.
I'm not quite sure what region your accent's from, but I guess it's just a cultural difference.
You know, dialects and all that kind of languageisms. Oh. God. You know, all this, I just almost forgot about my brother.
I'm sure a couple of the cups
Here,
could definitely help change that. We'll find him. And take care
Y'all
of
still
him.
down with helping me chase him down?
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Folks is changeable. We's a pretty chaotic crew, and honestly, I wouldn't put it past any of you to change your mind about one thing one day and another thing the other day.
I do like to remain focused, but it is something very close to your heart that needs to be settled.
Yeah. And to clarify, I prefer you leaving to me, and I don't know about the rest of the crew. Have I told y'all the story of what happened?
A brief moment of being stabbed in the back, but nothing more in intimate detail.
Seeing as we're seeming that we're getting kind of closer to resolving it, yeah, we came across a pretty big haul. Me and my brother, Amos. I mean, I called him Scruff, but
Hello.
hello. Uh, we went down to check it out, and he put a knife in my back as I was picking up some of the treasure. Kicked me off in the sea. I still ain't too sure whether the rest of the crew was in on it or not. We grew up together, so I'm damn well hoping they ain't. But if my own brother would do that kind of shit, I don't know how much I can trust them. So, try not to kill any of them till we figure out exactly what's going on. But, I won't begrudge you knocking them around a little bit.
I'll keep hands off the brother, but I'll take limbs with the others.
Yeah, try to keep them alive. They, not a known. Anyway, Giggles, you, alright there? You seem like you're waving your hands all fancy like nothing happened.
I can't use my fucking magic. It's just
I
fucking
mean-
annoying. I mean, yeah, sure, I feel like shit right now, but I at least could have, used a cantrip.
Well, maybe you'll just have to bathe like the rest of us.
No. I think it's got to figure it out. Where's a good comfy spot that's a little bit in the shade, like these? I guess I could just stay in these trees, but I want to stay with my friends too. She looks kind of drunk now.
By the way, Giggles, I know y'all impulsive and all that, but anytime you start missing your power, just remember what it was like to be under the thumb of those bastards.
Well, they're my kin. I was happy with what I was doing. This just means I don't have to worry about them yanking my ass back or making my head explode. I mean, I'm still gonna get in trouble if I'm sticking around because I should go back, but I ain't
Kin
gonna.
that's gonna explode your head don't seem much like kin I'd wanna have.
Well, it's not like to kill me, but more like just fuck me up. You know,
Regardless.
it's complicated. It's complicated. Okay, I'm sorry. She pats him on the chest. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of hungry too. If we could eat something and maybe drink something tasty, that'd be nice.
I
Also,
owe you all as much. And she will clasp her hands together and then open them and create food and water.
ooh, thank you, mother. Hey, boss. Since I
Mhm.
died since I died in the line of duty, can I can you carry me around like and give me a hug and let me just chill with you for a minute because your fur is so nice and I feel like that's a fair trade for me dying on your watch. She gives her the biggest puppy dog eyes possible because her eyes are enormous in her frame. So
I will give you one very quick hug.
oh come on, boss, I fucking died for you.
You don't touch me just right now without asking.
I ain't touching you though. I'm asking.
I know, but
I didn't do it
just
in your head.
before you did, you touched me without asking, which we talked about.
Boss, I just woke up. I'm half awake. Cut me
I
some slack,
know.
please. You have to be so hard all the fucking time. I get you're a badass motherfucker, but come on, man. I just died and just brought back. That's not. It's a rough process. I'm
I know
still
that,
fucked up.
but
She's now
y'all,
she's trying now she's gonna get real
y'all
dramatic for him.
troubles do not negate my feelings.
I forgot because I'm not all here, boss. But okay, I'm sorry. I will retract my request and never talk to you again. And she quietly pouts.
Must you be so absolute about everything?
Just because you are too.
Sigh.
And she pouts. She gives him a blep. Nick.
I'm just ask and be okay with a no.
I am okay with a no, but I'm still grumpy. So there. And she gets up very quietly and starts stumbling as she walks to the food.
Alrighty. Looks to Mother. Do you have anything really strong?
I do not partake in alcohol. I have
There's no
created
communion wine.
wine for you. And she'll gesture. Some of the liquid that she created is wine.
Work. Begins to drink. Thank you.
Cherie, as this interaction with Zashi ends, she will meet your gaze directly and hold it.
I stare long and deep at her. Very deep questioning.
I bet.
What's happening? Y'all fucking?
I don't think she.
You have a question, Elf.
Ooh. And that I think you would feel comfortable answering, like some of my own secrets.
Is that a racism? That sounds like a racism to me.
Zeke would fit perfectly into Letterkenny. Like, it doesn't matter that he's a giant tiger man. He would be right there standing between Dan and Wayne, talking about how the fucking, one of them is being homophobist.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of homophobic to me.
Jesus Christ. A mother is going to say, I see the question biting at your tongue. Give it voice before it hurts you. Give it voice before it hurts you.
What are you?
Neither beast nor man.
I mean, you was a lady.
She holds up her hand, and this is effectively what she does. You watch her hand morph out and stretch into long, scaly, taloned hands, and then grow smaller and become webbed, not unlike Soleil's, before becoming feathered and returning back to its former human-looking, dark-skinned nature.
Telepathically, because I think Lucille would know. She telepathically messages,
Messages.
the mother.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucille isn't scared of nothing.
Alright, you...
Take one hit point of damage, you die instantly.
No, she's at full health. She's at full health. 7th level spell, thank God. To bring her back, but, you touch her mind and, experience the feeling of touching another person who is telepathic's mind, as opposed to someone who is not. And just a sharp-edged, almost crystalline word, no.
And it's like, okay. And she smiles and giggles to herself quietly. I guess can I roll a nature check too to maybe figure what she is?
You can attempt to. You don't have a lot to go on, but
I also have disadvantage.
Shape Changer is something. Not disadvantage, -4.
-4. Okay, skills, modify. second here.
I don't know why y'all's making so much fuss about her being a lady.
She is a lady, isn't she?
I mean, she says she ain't man no beast, and a lady ain't man no beast, and she's a lady, so she's a lady. With some weird magic, but
Is the option for -4 to all skill checks.
Just roll it, and we'll.
Okay.
It's not.
Minus.
You don't need
Just do the
to.
math. Let's do the math. Okay, I just closed out my character sheet because I'm a stupid dumbass. Sorry.
All right. Cherie, would you also like to make this check because you're active? This is your question.
Insight, was it?
Nature.
Sure.
If you would like to determine if she's lying, you can roll an insight. With a 10, you're not sure. You would recognize shape-changing abilities, but little else.
I did not need to whisper that to you. Sorry.
That's fine. With an 18, Lucelle, with your nature, the fact that she's telepathic, the fact that she can shape change, she is probably not a fae either. She's not like anything that you've encountered. She's definitely not human or humanoid. She's definitely not like a bestial creature. This is some kind of very intelligent other type of thing. She's not a plant, she's not a giant, she's not a fiend. Maybe a celestial?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a dragon? Maybe a an elemental of some kind? You know, and of course, like, aberration is always on the table because they're just weird. With an insight, Cherie, you pick up something interesting. A small quirk of the smile as she said that. Almost as if she's enjoying telling a riddle. It's true, but it's a riddle. And she enjoys that aspect
what
of
was
it.
the last thing she said?
She said neither man nor beast.
Okay.
As you all eat, I would ask to know what you have learned.
Oh shit, yeah. We go lighthouse.
Have we learned anything?
Who sustained this
just
magic?
stop talking. Oh yeah, dragon kind of thing. Was like covered in mushrooms. Had a baby. Killed them both. Folks was worshiping it. Gonna give it some. Was actually gonna give it Cuddy here as a sacrifice.
Yes.
It was well down there.
Takes out.
She is going to look at that and say, "It have large lantern-like eyes, as if it was
Yeah.
accustomed to light."
Yeah, big old peepers, kind of milky-ish.
What is a creature of the Underdark doing?
Did he?
That is a deep dragon. They never climbed this far through the Earth's mantle.
Well, he's 6 feet deep now. Wha-bam.
I hope you buried him significantly further than that.
Actually, we didn't bury him, but I took his head.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and she'll gesture at Lucelle, death is not always the end.
But we took
Yeah,
his
but
head.
from what I understand, most things can't do well without a head.
Most
Heads
things.
heads are pretty hard to put back on, especially when you don't have it.
That's enough about head in front of mother.
I believe it is as I feared. I assume you have picked up on the fact that dragons seem to be abounding. For a long time, as far as I was aware, there was only one on this entire continent. Now, we have adolescent dragon turtles washing up, and dragons of the Underdark raising towers in the ocean's depths.
Hey, real question. I heard there's some magic that can talk to dead shit. Could you talk to the thing's head?
There is not enough left of that creature.
Alright.
If it was still encased in flesh, it could do something. But you said you mounted it?
Yeah, I did cover it up some. I didn't want it stinking up the place. Although, to be fair, I doubt it would have proved particularly cooperative.
I do not doubt. I will need to do some research on this matter. But I believe I am finally being called to my duty. Just to avoid. I promised you all a reward. I can promise it again for your continued assistance. I have already brought one of you back to life. Claim
That'd be
no
well
debt for
appreciated.
that. But as individuals who stand on the same foot as free sailors, I'm sure you can imagine that this would not be good to allow to continue. If I am
Yeah.
right, this is the first of many towers. They will begin a war on the surface land.
So, we just gotta go knocking over towers like dominoes? I'm down for that.
Tower knocking. Sounds good.
As much as I like killing dragons, it does get tiring.
Is a treatment the symptoms, not a cure for disease. For now, be wary. Need to find if any others have arisen and what their purpose is. But the sea is no longer safe.
Never was.
Zashi will look over at everybody and kind of then back at Mother and ask, how much time do you need?
Time enough to find the answers. I cannot know.
I have some.
We have a bunch of stuff we need to get rid of. Cargo.
And I have some personal business to be getting to. So, if y'all have any means of communicating at distance, you
I
seem
will-
like a capable magic lady.
I will work something up. Return here in a week.
We could do that.
I'll just
Head
sort of
back-
like pull out
we can head back
my
to-
pocket map. How far is it to Mr. Close? The inn?
Yeah, we could head back to Moosta Close, do some admin and sales, and then head back.
Sounds like a good deal.
And while we're in Moosta Close, we can really put our ears to the ground for your brother, Zeke.
Yeah. I mean, I'll. I know he's not here, but I'll
What?
re-question Cuddy about where he met up with Amos and the crew.
That would have been in You Don't.
Okay.
And was
You
he was
don't believe
only
it.
he was only with the crew for the time that it took to sail basically directly to where the Deep Dragon Tower was.
And we don't know how long he was in the bag, but presumably approximately a day.
Yeah, and a normal unconscious period of time when knocked pretty heavily on the head by pirates
Yeah, so
is
like,
the easy assumption. But maybe magic, timey-wimey fuckity wuckities.
yeah, so it could be basically anywhere in this area,
It's true.
which is a lot.
Yeah, and then you guys took, like, unfortunately you don't have a heading, and because of Lucelle's death, you weren't able to, like, immediately go searching the
Yeah.
day after he left, or like 2 or 3 days after he left.
Mhm.
So
Alright.
things to get into. I'm very interested to see what you guys prioritize. And by no means, like, if you don't want to do this, don't do this. And I will make the plot about the stuff that you guys want, but it will still happen.
Yeah, how long will it take to get back to Most Close?
If you sail right there, you could make it in just under 2 days.
Yeah, that sounds good. 2 days there, 2 days to there, maybe a day and a half
Day or
there.
two there.
Sail back.
Hopefully we don't get thrown in fucking jail again.
Well, you are actively wanted there.
Just don't make
Are
yourself
we?
popular.
I
The
thought they...
captain did say he would fucking have to come after us if
If you broke out, yeah. You guys could have stayed for your legal presence, and you could probably still prove that you're not the ones that are part of a gang, but breaking out of jail is still a crime.
What about Nabani?
like they're wanted.
But
But
we
I'm
do
not
know a
wanted.
gems trader in Mustaklos.
It's true,
We
but
do.
hot as well. There are multiple things to think about. So you guys have a speed of 72 miles on your ship, so this would be, you would get there pretty early on the 3rd day. It's just a little bit farther. And if you go all the way out to the shipping lanes, then it'll be midday the 3rd day.
Yeah, I vote we go check out Nobani. And I feel like that's probably a good place to be going. We as much as most close, we got some ins. We also got some, outs as well. So you might wanna hold on to that.
I love a pirate campaign where I build a whole city and then you guys can never go back there.
Uno Bonnie.
Can't imagine who
okay.
fought
I mean,
that.
I absolutely would, but it's a bit hot right now.
I'm not complaining. It's just funny as I kind of had that realization.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, wait. This is not going to be the only time this happens in this game.
Hey, I kept
It'll
a
be
low-ass
good. You need to
profile.
flush out this world, right? You need to have every city mapped out.
This is
We're
true. I still
helping.
don't have every single city mapped out.
We're helping.
I mean, actually, I just got to consult the manuscript that I
Yeah.
wrote 4 years ago.
Oh, the full breakdown. It's actually all written down.
It's right there. It's bigger than my Xbox.
Yeah, it's handwritten in like full, like from a quill
Like
Calligraphy.
fucking
on some
full-lead
really
ink.
nice handmade paper.
Mm, sexy.
But yeah, my vote is Nabani because that is the second closest, and yeah,
All right.
and Mr. Close is a bit hot for us right now.
Very well. I will see you in 1 week. Soleil, will you show them out and then assist me in research? I was okay. Yes, mother.
Thanks again for saving our friend.
Yeah, much appreciated.
The debt paid is no longer owed.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
something.
water is wet.
The sky is blue, and so are you. Bye.
You all get struck by lightning.
Is that a racism? I think I did a racism. Honestly, it would really check out for Zashi to be at least a little like she's a little fire genasi supremacist.
Looking at Mother before fully leaving and still kind of hushed tone between me and her. I look forward to finding out more about you, like you know more intimately about me. And as promised, I'll keep my appetites to myself here.
It's not always easy without. It's not always easy going without one's favorite meal.
I like you a lot. With a very wide smile, and I will just heel turn stride on her. Smile a little wider than Cherie probably should have.
Alright, as you guys make your way out, Panzerva will walk by Lucelle and give her a rough shove in the back. She walks by.
And when she gives her a shove, she falls on the ground and then gets up. Like, oh, sorry. And then she holds Panzer's hand like a little kid because she's still nervous.
The Panzerva will walk you, holding hands, pretending to not give a single shit. You walk out, Soleil will wave from the gate as she locks it back up. And bids you all farewell. You are able to board the ship and make your way back to the sea, but it is near evening at this point in the day.
Alrighty.
Time to party.
Let's get on. Get some more money.
Money,
No
money,
money.
money!
No problem.
I have one other question. You guys are gonna immediately set out and sail to the other city, but are you gonna go back to Breel and get Fibblesticks?
Yes.
It is a day's travel walking and about a half-day travel via boat.
Oh,
We're coming back.
yeah.
I
no,
just got back.
When you say how far travel is, it's like Lucille's like, okay, I guess we're leaving our buddy behind. He's safe at least. She looks kind of wistfully back in the direction of where we know
I mean-
Fiddlesticks is.
Given how much meat we gave him, he might still be half full.
I love the idea that we showed up with this walking cauldron and left him behind, and now they just have kind of this pet cauldron that's chilling. They're like, yeah, some people came through and they just kind of left him here. He's kind of cute.
Strangest magical item I've ever had. I've never seen anyone make one like that.
New
Come back. Come back. pick
town
him up.
pet drop.
It's meals on, well, not wheels, legs, I guess. It's like a food cart, but different.
Food cart. I cart people sometimes.
I mean, that's a food cart for you, Sherry.
I mean, it's the best
Um,
food cart.
As you guys set out, I know it is early, but I do want to prep some things that I did not have a chance to do, and get a map built for the place that you're heading. So I am going to
Understandable.
say, as we set out here, this is where we're going to end session. But congratulations, everyone, on getting Lucelle back. In addition to the XP that you've already gained for this session, everybody can take an additional 2,000 XP and a character inspiration. You all did good. You got her out, you beat the dragon, she's back, party dynamic is still good. You all had fun.
Can crack into this last bottle of rosé.
Woo!
Everyone.
Fuck yeah. Could someone give me the current XP total? I think I have it correct on Chris's sheet, but I just want to double check.
I got 3k 900. Sorry, 30k 900.
Yeah, me too.
30 or 29?
30. Because you gave us 2,000 just now.
2,000, not 20,000.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm at 29,100. That's with the.
Yeah, because if you were at
Must have done
30,
my
if you were at 38, you would be almost 5,000 past level 8.
Ah, right. I must have done my math wrong. I do that sometimes.
It's good to have clarification.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we were at 28, 100. Or like just flat 28 or so.
I had
Or
20.
28 something.
I had 27 on Chris's sheet.
Same. 27.
Okay. I was just
We'll
including.
take the average. Yeah. No, it's good because it's one of those things that gets confused.
That's why I do it all the time with Jake in my other game. He is always asking, like, what XP total you got, and I will just post it with XP current.
Food.
That's why I do milestone.
Which is absolutely fair.
I was gonna look. I always ask the two of you for preferences first. Alex had no preference. So if you have anything. All right, I shout out some food suggestions in the chat.
Fucking curry.
Curry,
Yeah.
Very good.
curry, ramen. I'm having ramen soon, so I'm gonna have ramen. Wednesday.
Curry.
Curry.
Get that chicken on rice and curry on.
We could get. Oh, I could be. I could be stinky again and get Taco Bell like I did that like we did last time after D&D. There's nothing like a post D&D crash fueled by Taco Bell. I spent the whole next day on the toilet. It was awful.
Oh my fucking god. Holy fucking shit.